Is Lenexa, Kansas a good place to live? I get asked this all the time, and honestly, most people have no idea what they're missing until they actually visit this place, which is why in today's video, I take you through the honest living experience here in Lenexa, Kansas, and why it's making the headlines as the best suburb in Kansas City in recent time. Whether you're moving to Lenexa, Kansas, or just curious about the best suburbs in Johnson County, Kansas, stick around. And hey, hit that subscribe button because I post new Johnson County content every week. Plus, my contact info is in the description. Hi, I'm Rob Lang with At Home Kansas, better known your go-to realtor for buying and selling homes in Johnson County. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where I solve all your real estate questions. Lenexa's quirky claims to fame. All right, so when people ask me if Lenexa, Kansas is a good place to live, I always start with this. Lenexa hosts the world's only spinach festival. Yes, you heard that right. Every year, the city celebrates spinach with eating contests and recipe cook-offs, and they even crown an actual spinach queen. Sounds absurd until you experience it. Then you realize this is exactly the kind of authentic community first vibe that makes Lenexa special. Lenexa self-claims the official city of murals, with over 30 massive outdoor murals transforming regular buildings into public art galleries, even though Kansas City, Missouri also claims this title. There's a stunning 900-plus square foot mural that celebrates Lenexa's past, present, and future at the Lenexa Old Town Activity Center by artist Evan Brown, Doodle Doob, that wraps around the building. You can download a mural map and hunt for all of them. Some are hidden in alleys and parking lots you'd never expect, like the one at Plexpod. And here's something most people don't know. Lenexa has Kansas City's year-round European-style indoor public market, where I am right now. The Lenexa public market features up to around 20-plus permanent vendors, cooking classes, and artisan food produced all under one roof. Now, if you're watching this to get an idea of how this video can help you sell your house by seeing how I point out the great or hip or gnarly, sick, choose your generation's adjective, places to see, to buyers so they know what they can do when they choose your house for sale. Or if it is because you're weighing out a move, ready to upsize, ready for early retirement, ready to downsize, or you just want the most value for your dollar, I'm here to help. I offer boosted marketing for sellers looking to sell, which can get you 8 to 16 times more buyer views than selling yourself with very low cost listing professional fees. Simply text NET to 785-393-2274 right now, and I'll send you the exact numbers and net sheet that shows how this saves you thousands while getting your home maximum exposure. And yes, I also offer my Perfect Home Finder program at www.uwhathouses.com for sellers who want to buy before they sell, giving you priority access to both listed and off-market unlisted properties that haven't hit the public market yet. Historical oddities that you won't believe. Here's where Lenexa gets really fun. The original wagon wheel ruts from the Santa Fe Trail still exist in Lenexa Park. You can literally stand where covered wagons traveled 150 plus years ago. Sarco Trails Park is named after 3 historic communities, Saratoga, Kohler, and Parker, and sits on land where a 1950s amusement park once thrilled visitors. There's even a time capsule buried in Bicentennial Park back in 1976, scheduled to open in 2076. The problem? Nobody remembers what's inside anymore. The Lenexa name itself is controversial. It's named after the wife of a Shawnee chief, but historians still debate whether it was Na-Nexa or a variation. These little mysteries, historical quirks, give Lenexa character you can't manufacture. Festivals that bring everyone together. Some of the best things to do in Lenexa, Kansas centers heavily around festivals, and honestly, no other Johnson County suburb does this better. Beyond the Spinach Festival, there's the Chili Challenge where teams compete for best chili, best salsa, best hot wings, with Saturday being the day the public can score free food samples from those competitors. The Lenexa Barbecue Battle brings serious Kansas City pitmasters battling for supremacy and bragging rights in barbecue country. Pitmasters compete in 7 categories: brisket, pork ribs, chicken sausage, beefsteak, and miscellaneous. These aren't competitive corporate sponsored events that feel generic. These are authentic Lenexa traditions where neighbors actually show up. Kids run around with their friends, and you leave knowing more people than you did before. That's what sets Lenexa apart. Community still genuinely matters here. Hidden gems most locals don't even know about. All right, so here are some secrets. The city of Lenexa has been building a public art collection since the early 80s. The business parks around town have sculpture collections just sitting in parking lots, including works by nationally recognized artists. Lenexa sits atop limestone mining caves and offices. In the cave, actually use geothermal cooling from these underground caves. Then not open to the public anymore, but knowing you're walking above this hidden underground world is pretty cool. Black Hoof Park has a unique dam and spillway trails, and Lake Lenexa, the photographers seek out for engagement shoots and autumn photos. And if you love geocaching, Lenexa has one of the highest concentrations of geocaches in Kansas. Hundreds of hidden treasures are waiting to be found throughout the city. The dining scene you didn't expect. Let me tell you about some of the best things to do in Lenexa, Kansas when it comes to food. Nisi's restaurant has this secret greenhouse dining area, a hidden back patio that feels like eating inside a secret garden conservatory. Jerry's Bait Shop in Old Town has been here for over 30 years. It's a well-known dive bar with amazing pizza and live music every Wednesday. Pop's Sweet Shop serves old-fashioned ice cream at the Vintage Corner Ice Cream Parlor in Old Town, Lenexa, on the corner of Plum and Santa Fe Trail Drive. These aren't chain restaurants. They're locally owned, spots where you run into your neighbors and the owners remember your name. Parks, trails, and outdoor adventures. The Lenexa, Kansas neighborhood tour absolutely has some of the best spaces Lenexa has, with over 90 parks. Lake Lenexa is a 35-acre lake where trophy-sized catfish lurk along white crappie, bluegill, sunfish, and largemouth bass, and locals guard their favorite fishing spots jealously. The Mill Creek Streamway Trail spans 17 miles, connecting Lenexa, Olathe, and Shawnee before feeding you into the Kansas River. You can bike from one end of Lenexa to the other without touching a road. The Lenexa Rec Center has an indoor pool, which is the local secret to beat the Kansas heat. Also, Shawnee Mission Park sits just north of Lenexa City Center in Shawnee, with 1,655 acres, a 120-acre lake with a swim beat, nature trails, and a massive 44-acre off-leash dog park. Mid to late September brings the Monarch Butterfly Way Station, where you can witness thousands of migrating monarch on their journey to Mexico. Sarcopar Trails has a footbridge over the creek. Kids love it, and adults get nostalgic for simpler time. The real estate market and affordability. Now let's talk about the Lenexa, Kansas real estate market, because this is where Lenexa really stands out. The median home price sits around $459,000 to $491,000 as of September 2025. That's significantly more affordable than many Johnson County areas, while still giving you that premium lifestyle. Homes range from $300,000 starter homes in older neighborhoods all the way up to $950,000 new construction luxury properties. Homes are spending about 32 days on the market and selling for around the list price. For buyers, that means options. For sellers, that means your home will sell to the right buyer who genuinely appreciates what Lenexa has to offer. The median household income here is $102,344, with the average hitting $131,995. Poverty rates just at 5.75%, one of the lowest in the metro. This is an affluent, stable community where people can actually afford their homes without being house poor. Lenexa versus Overland Park. The honest comparison. Overland Park has the national name recognition and slightly higher property values, but here's what you get in Lenexa. Lower costs, more authentic community character, that festival-loving, quirky spirit, and fiber internet throughout the entire city with gigabit speeds everywhere. Lenexa was voted the #1 best place to live in Kansas by Money Magazine. It's the 8th largest city in the state, still maintains that small town feel where neighbors actually know each other. You get major corporate headquarters like Garmin International, creating jobs right here, and a walkable, explorable old town with genuine character. When I market your Lenexa home, I showcase this value proposition. You get 85 to 90% of the Johnson County quality of life at 70 to 75% of the cost. If you want prestige and don't mind paying for it, Overland Park might be your better spot. But if you want a true community where festivals bring everyone together, and you know your neighbors, Lenexa delivers. So is Lenexa, Kansas a good place to live? If you value community over status, authenticity over manufactured charm, and smart value over expensive addresses, absolutely. Living in Lenexa, Kansas means access to over 90 parks, world-class trails, unique festivals that actually bring people together, affordable housing relative to Johnson County, fiber internet citywide, and a genuine sense of belonging you don't find everywhere. Whether you're looking at historic homes with mature trees in Old Town, nearby lofts at City Center, or brand new construction in West Lenexa, there's something here for every buyer and for every budget. And there you have it. That's all you need to know about living in Lenexa, Kansas. I'm Rob Lang, at Home Kansas. And this is where your Johnson County selling and buying gets solved. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell when my next YouTube video goes live so you get notified. If this opened your eyes to the real opportunities in our local market, I'll see you in the next video, where we dive even deeper into specific strategies to maximizing your house's value in Johnson County's premium buyer market.